So I'm Justin, and I work with Lydia. We spent an awful lot of time in that front room together. And I have probably never in my life met anyone who was such my polar opposite as Lydia was. She was relentlessly and excruciating cheerfully, all day, every day. She chattered incessantly. She could put 100 words in where I would use 2. She would say to me, "Do you mind that I'm talking so much?" Lydia, who cares? If I said yes, you could stop sending me invitations to play Candy Crush, because that does make me mind that. And she never did. But once in a while, Lydia would come to me when it was slow, and she'd walk over to my desk, and she'd say, "Hey, can I ask you something?" Would it matter if I said yes? And she'd say, "Listen, my friend, or so-and-so, whoever it was," she said, "they're such a wonderful person. Don't you think everything should work out okay for them?" And I'd say, "Lydia, no, I don't believe that." Because I let the world take that belief away from me, somewhere along the line. And one thing was, Lydia was the same age as me, and she never let the world take that belief away from her. She believed that because she believed we were all such wonderful people, that everything ought to work out for us. And that's one thing that she amazed me with, time after time after time. And I hope that we could all carry a little bit of that belief around with us and do it just on Lydia and our memories.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Lila, and this is we're going to wrap.
My name's Lila, and I've known Lydia since they moved to Waynesburg. I guess I was around 12. And I started by babysitting for her and Vincent, and it's just nice to be here. I just want to say it's nice to be here and see so many people, because I mean, I can tell stories about going to museums and this and that and shows, and I knew her family, and she came to the neighborhood. We were reminiscing today about her going down the hill, learning how to ride a bicycle and going over the cliff. And broke her arm. Yeah, it was a big cliff. It was not a little one. It's my cousin, and they were best friends growing up, and her name is Lisa. And anyway, it's just great to hear everybody. I'm also in recovery, and I've been in recovery for like 31 years. And when she first came around in Northampton area, she was struggling and struggling and struggling, and it's just so nice to hear how she was doing up in Greenfield. You know, I talked to her a little bit, but you can tell how someone's doing through all their friends, and it's just really nice to hear that. Makes me feel better, because when I first saw that she passed, I was kind of scared, like Vincent alluded to, and I feel better today. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
I just have something.
One
I just quickly need to say one thing. I didn't say this before. I made a cake for Lydia today. It's a very large cake, which resembles a hot fudge sundae, covered in M&Ms, Snickers bars. It's highly contagious for nut people. It has Twizzler trees and Swedish fish diving around it. It's an island that I created that I believe she lives in. And it's her favorite food group, sugar. Her only food group.
Okay, so we have lots of time to share more stories with one another, because there's an incredible feast that Vincent is inviting everybody to. But before we do that, we'd like to close with a prayer and a song. So in your, on the back of your, I don't know what you call it, program, there's the prayer of St. Francis. And if we could say that together, and then we'll go into Amazing Grace in the words marked in your program as well. So please join along with both the prayer and the song, if you wish. Make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I must speak to the soul as to the soul, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. brought flowers. Let's decorate the food hall with them, gather your food. And Vincent has one thing to say.
The food is for everybody, please enjoy. Also, there were a lot of clothes that Lydia had, and what to do with them, you know? I don't want to throw them away, I don't want to give them to Goodwill, I don't want to store them forever. The best thing is to give them to all of you. They're out there, they're free for you to take from them. I think the best thing is for her friends and relatives to wear them, so they're there for everybody.
Thank you, Vincent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's go eat chocolate.